Hey guys, how's it going? So we are going to continue this deep dive series and look at game two of the Dodgers of Phillies. I was going to do this after the game was over, but I got to work early tomorrow and get up at 5 o'clock. So I'm going to finish this video and then go to sleep. But right now, it looks like the score is 9-4. Unless there's some miracle, I think the Phillies should win this game. So we gotta look ahead at game two. Um, Starting lineup, or obviously it's too early for the starting lineup to be confirmed, but at least we know who the starting pitcher should be. For the Dodgers, looks like Justin Robleski, and for the Phillies, Zach Wheeler. Robleski has a 10-2 win loss record, 2.69 ERA, and 73 strikeouts. Uh, Zach Wheeler has 10-1 win loss record, 2.13 ERA, and 108 strikeout record. So obviously our edge here is Zach Wheeler, and um, let's take we can take a look at the splits. This is probably, since it's not updated with today's game, it'll probably be still same as yesterday's splits. But we'll just take a look at it anyway, since it's not gonna take long. So looks like Robleski's left-hander. So to look at the hitting for uh, the Phillies, so go home versus left-hander, and then so yeah, versus left-hander at home. So that's the Phillies, and they rank 26. Just to clarify, we are looking at the split is about 15 days or so, and I'm looking at this to get the recent form of how the the teams, each team is hitting, and then the way I weight this is about 30%, and then I look at the season hitting stats, which is the baseline, and I weigh that about 70%. So just so you guys know what I'm doing. So let's take a look at the Dodgers. So Dodgers are away, um, and hitting against a right-hander. So away, yeah. What's it versus away versus? Oh, here it. Batting as left-handed hitter. No, that's not what we want. Away there versus, and the Dodgers are 22. So I don't think it changed that much. So let's take a look at the season. Uh, the baseline hitting stats for the season. So team hitting versus lefty, I think. Yeah, versus lefty. So this be for the Phillies. And the Phillies are, where are the Phillies? 6. So long term, they're ranking higher than their 15-day split. So which is so with, and this does way more. Like I said, it's the weight is about 70-30. So, and then let's take a look at the Dodgers. So that will be versus a right-hander, since Zach Wheeler is a right-hander, and they are Dodgers are number 7. So not too bad. Um, let's go back to the starters. Robleski, his whip is 1.02, which is pretty good because I think everybody knows, but for the people that's new to baseball, anything below 1.0 is elite. Um, Below 1.20 is great. 1.25 to 1.35 is the average, and anything above 1.40 is below average. So he is um, pretty good. Like he is almost. I mean, he's almost elite. So let me see. Let's take a look at Wheeler. I'm assuming Wheeler should be higher than 1 point, probably like sub one. Hopefully, I didn't look at it for. Yeah. So 0.89. So that puts him in the elite tier. So we definitely have the edge here. That's that's not gonna. That does have weight, but we can't decide on um who's gonna win based on that. But it's kind of good to know. So I think what we want to look at next is we can look at the bullpen, I guess, and see where the whip is, where the bullpen, team pitching. The good news is long term, Phillies are on top at 1.32 as a team, and the Dodgers are number six at let's see, where is it? 1.14. Oh, actually, that's not good. So the Dodgers are number one. So their bullpen has the edge against. Where's the Phillies? So let's hope that Wheeler takes care of business before the bullpen comes in, because um, the Phillies bullpen is like average, and Dodgers bullpen is elite, well, almost pretty much almost elite. So, well, the way I see the game going is I think um, since we have two pitchers that are phenomenal, I think it's going to be a low scoring game, and it's going to come down to the late innings. And I'm hoping that the Phillies bullpen doesn't blow it, but I think I'm going to put my faith in Wheeler. But what else can we look at? Well, let's take a look at short term. See, do we even want to do that? Nah, we don't. I don't think we need to. The hitting. Let's take a look at OPS. Um, let's see, one OPS. So for for the newer people, I'm assuming everybody knows, but there are people I'm sure that are watching baseball for not or are new. Um, OPS is on base plus slugging, which is um, uh, OBP and slugging. Um, so um, OBP is on base percentage, which is the rate at which a hitter will reach the base, and slugging is the power ranking, kind of, or where for the player. So the rate of total bases per base is, but instead of just looking at these two individually, I'm just looking at the OPS, which is the combination of both. So it's yeah, basically the on base plus slugging is the sum of on base percentage and slugging percentage. So basically, anything 1,000 or higher is elite. 900 or higher is above average. 700 to 750 is average, and anything below 600 is below average week. So let's see where we are. None. So hitting OBP. So the Dodgers are number one as far as OPS, and Phillies are number 23, which is not good. So if you win by OPS only, which is the Dodgers definitely have the advantage here. So let's take a look at the 15-day split and see if that changes. So with the 15-day split, Dodgers go down to 28. So long-term season-wise, Dodgers are number one as far as OPS, and in short-term recent form, they're number 28, and the Phillies are number 21 at 6.94, and that is still below average. So short term, both the Dodgers and the Phillies are below average, but long term, the Dodgers are number one. So if we were to weight that like 70-30, the advantage still, I would say, goes to the Dodgers. See what the score is. Bottom of the eighth, 9-4. So I think it's safe to say that the Phillies should win. I don't know. I I think it's going to be a close game, and I think both teams are motivated to win. And I don't know if you guys read the news, but or I'm not sure how accurate it is, but I read that Shohei Ohtani is having some knee issues. So I actually watched the game a little bit today, and I think that may have affected his hitting. So I mean, he's definitely not going to be pitching anytime soon, according to the reports. But I think with his knee irritating him, I think that's going to help the Phillies, because that's if Ohtani is not 100% and unable to hit like home runs like he usually does. I think definitely that's gonna be a point towards the Phillies. So, all right, I gotta get to bed, so I'm gonna end it here. So for the pick for this game two between the Dodgers and the Phillies, we're gonna go with the Phillies money line at -140. All right, guys. I'll see you later.